I'm proud of our guys. I mean, I love our football team. I just disappointed right now that we ended up on the losing end of it. You know, anytime you play in one like this, it can go either way. We knew it was going to be 4 quarters. That's a good football team. Coach Maskell has been there for 20 years and played a lot of ball games against him and his team, so we knew they were going to come in prepared. I'm proud of our guys' effort. We didn't finish the ball game tonight. We needed to finish, but like I told you, I love our football team and what these guys stand for and who they are, and I'm just disappointed that I didn't do a better job for them to win today. But we got beat in the kicking game, I think. I'm going to look at the stats. But it was a good football game. It was hard fought on both sides. And at the end of the day, that thing could have gone either way. And they made a few more plays than we did at the end of it. So hats off to them and their staff.
Coach, late in the game, you pinned Midwestern State on their one with time running down. Then they break off a few big runs. What was the scheme defensively as you guys were trying to get ready to try to hold them there?
Well, Coach Petty does a good job with our defensive staff and had these guys pinned. We knew on a P and 10 down there they were going to run the football, and we were in a position to stop the run. We didn't execute when it comes down to it. But again, as coaches, we're going to take that. Our job is to put our guys in the best situations, and I thought we were in a good situation, being on the headset with the defensive staff and knowing what we needed to do. And you don't get points for yards, but we knew we needed to make sure that we did things in a fashion to make them work the length of the field. And unfortunately for us, they did. You know, but that run down there on the one shouldn't have got out. And again, that's on us. We got to go back and focus and pay attention to detail so that in those critical situations we can execute at the level we need to. Because at the end of the day, in that point of the ball games, the numbers tell you, we're on the right side of it. But that's why you got to play till the clock hits zero. So again, we're not going to point blame. We're going to look in the mirror and search for understanding, and we're going to work to get better.
Coach, despite the loss, you can still come away with some positives. The offense seemed to be moving the ball very effectively throughout the game. You got a special teams touchdown. Things were going right for you guys offensively? Were there anything that you saw on film that you thought, yeah, we can go after this? The offense seemed to be moving much better than they have in previous weeks.
Yeah, we did. I mean, at this point in the season, you're getting into week 10, and people are going to be who they are on tape, just like we are. We're going to come out, and people can have a pretty good idea of what we're going to do. But we knew that the plan wasn't going to be complex. I thought Jacob did a really good job in the RPO game, getting the ball out early and letting guys make plays, not pressing and trying to make every play on his own, but allowing our guys to make plays. We rushed it for 205, and we threw it for about 250. So I think we did a good job there, but we sustained drives. We limited 3-and-outs. And, at the end of the day, I was just proud that we were able to bounce back as an offense at home. But we have to continue to play better. I mean, our job on offense is to score one more than them. And tonight we didn't do that. So we had an opportunity at the end, and we work situations in practice. So I'm confident that our guys are prepared. It's just for whatever reason, things haven't gone our way the last couple weeks, and we're going to find out who we are as a ball club and who we are as individuals. But I got a lot of faith and belief in these guys, and again, we're going to circle the wagons. We're going to keep the circle tight, and we're going to go to work. So unfortunately for us, we didn't make the plays when we needed to win the ball game.
Amos, for you, hot start for you individually and for the team, bouncing back after giving up that touchdown with that kickoff return. During the week when you guys were scouting them, similar to what I asked about the offense, was there something that you guys saw on film, or was it just a play that you guys went out and executed what you guys do for a game plan, and what exactly was going on that kick return for you?
I just feel like it was execution. Like I said, something we work throughout the week, every week, and I feel like just this week I think we wanted to do a little bit more. We got to do better in that unit of the special teams. So I just feel like we executed the way we should have.
And then on the defensive side of the ball, it was kind of back and forth all night. It seemed like get a few stops here, then they would get a couple big plays. What was going on the field? What was the communication like with the team? Where was the defensive head at as a unit throughout the night?
I mean, they was coming at us pretty fast. We just had to come together and communicate. We just got to execute. I mean, they adjusted to us kind of personnel wise, but either way it goes, it's still 11-on-11. So some things you just got to toughen up and get through together. So I just feel like we got to execute better in those type of situations.
And then Jacob, for you, 243 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Obviously, we all know you'd love to came away with the win, but still a very good night individually for you and for the offense. What were you seeing from your position as the quarterback that was, allowing you to be so effective throwing the ball through the air tonight?
I mean, we had a good game plan coming into this week. We knew what we wanted to get done offensively. I knew what we saw in film is what they came out in. So, just going through progressions, going through reads. Offensive line gave me some time early on. Receivers were doing a good job making plays. Running backs doing what they needed to do. But I mean, at the end of the day, we got to finish, and we were unable to do that today.
And then this is a question for all three of you. Going into next week, hosting Western Oregon, how do you prepare, Coach? How do you prepare your players? How do you kind of, like you said, circle the wagons, mentally, and then just energy-wise? And then the same question for you guys: how do you guys keep the team and your teammates tight knit and motivated going into the last week of the season?
Yeah, right now we got 4 guaranteed quarters left. We got 60 minutes of football guaranteed. So our guys understand that. We want to extend our season, and we know in order to do that, we have to play well next week. So we have a group of 17, 18 seniors in there that I'm not ready to be done with them yet. So we're going to go to work this week as a staff. I only know one way, man, because these guys work extremely hard. So we're going to get back to work, and I'm a little emotional because this group has put in a lot of work and a lot of time and effort. So I feel like we failed them tonight, but we're going to bounce back, and we're going to continue to do the things that we've done to get to this point. For whatever reason, it's not our time right now, but like I said, I only know one way. We're going to challenge each and every one of those guys to work harder. We're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to put this one behind us, and we're going to do everything we can to finish 8-3 and have a chance to extend our season. So, again, I love these guys, and we're just going to continue to battle. But we appreciate all the support that everybody has shown and given us. And, again, just disappointed that we fell short tonight, but that's a good ball club. That's a conference champion from last year. They were a little down. Their schedule is not indicative of the team they are. And they did a good job adjusting. We stopped the things we wanted to stop, and then they countered. And we have to continue to grow, not only as a football team, but as a staff as well, and we will. I got a lot of faith and belief in not only our players, but our coaches. So I'm 100% confident that we're going to bounce back and get the guys in that room prepared to play for next week.
I mean, he basically said it all. We know what we got to do. Put this one behind us tomorrow after we watch it and get ready to go to work. So,
yeah, just picking up what they said, I just feel like we just gotta find ourselves. Like Coach said, we got a good group of seniors that we don't. Me personally, I don't want them to go out this way. I just feel like we got to find ourselves as a team and come together and see how we want to finish these last 4 quarters.
Coach, guys, thank you.
Thank you.